I'm Len Clark of Irish 101, sponsored by Augie's Locker Room. Visit augieslockerroom.com. After a bye week, the 14th ranked Fighting Irish are back on the practice field in preparation for the 2-5 Pitt Panthers. Let's go into the Len Zone for some bye week takeaways from Marcus Freeman's press conference.
Last week, we had a much-needed bye week for our players mentally and physically. They needed it. You know, you think about we started this season the last week of June. We started training camp and have gone straight until, last week. And so it was a great chance for them to have a bye week and mentally after Wednesday's practice to mentally kind of check out with fall break. But we also challenged them, had to get better. So Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we had to practice and we had to get after it and really make sure that we were improving at all areas of the game of football, but also at the areas that we've been deficient. And so I was really pleased with those 3 days of practices. And then, I think they'll be ready to roll. Yeah, we haven't met yet. They just got back last night. They had to be back by 7:00. And so everybody got back on time, and we'll meet here this afternoon. And, it's my job as a head coach is really set the theme and the tone for the week, which I look forward to doing. But if they feel the way I think our coaching staff feels, we're refreshed, we're fired up, and we're ready to roll. How do we continue to become more clear? And that takes time for our coaches and our players. Like, you got to spend time with them and see. Don't tell them what happened, but figure out why it happened. Coaches can get really good at asking questions that they just know the answer. They want to hear a certain answer, right? And your kids can get really good at giving you an answer you want to hear. But that doesn't show if they know what they're talking about. And so we have to be able to have those conversations with our players in our rooms to continually understand, like, what exactly are they thinking and why are they thinking it. No, I think they're going to be as close to 100% this week than they've been all year. And JT was probably a step below where he was 2 weeks ago. So Louisville, he was probably at a higher level in terms of how we felt than he was versus USC, which dictated a little bit of what we did with him. And Greathouse has continuously gotten better and better with his hamstring. So I think both of those guys will be as close to full go as you'll see all year. And that's a week-to-week basis, right? And we have to do things to try to prevent, obviously, soft tissue injuries from happening. And we'll continuously try to do that. But, you never know in the game of football.
The Fighting Irish host Pitt this Saturday at Notre Dame Stadium with a kickoff at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Following the Fighting Irish for Irish 101, I'm Len Clark.